Hey everybody, I'm sitting here in my basement. I guess you call that. It's the pass-through storage on my Alpine. And our rig had been in storage and it had been winterized. So when we got to Georgia, I had a leak and I had water on the inside. I could not figure out where the water was coming from. And then looking at the wall right here, at this wall down at the very bottom down here, I had water down on this side, and this water alarm was going off. At first we thought maybe it was something inside, but that wasn't. Fortunately, I have this piece of wood. I don't have it screwed in at the moment, and I have it cut so that it's easy to move back and forth to close off if I want to close it off. But it turns out I checked everything in here. Everything was dry. Then I saw right down here in the corner, I had water coming out. And I'm like, okay, if all the pipes are dry, everything's dry, where's that water coming from? Since I was dewinterizing, I had hooked the hose directly to here instead of having my filter system go, because right now this goes out to my filters. This comes into my filters. Oh yeah, this goes into the filters. This comes from my filters and goes into the system. Well, it turns out that I did not have this fitting as tight as it should be. And since it wasn't as tight as it should be, water was dripping here and going right in behind this little piece of trim. When it was going in behind that piece of trim, it allowed it to drain over into that corner over there where that meter is. It allowed it to drain into this corner on the back side. So that's where the water was coming from. All because I did not have this tight. And a friend told me that he had a problem one time where he was getting water inside and the outside spigot had a drip and it was causing the same thing. The second leak that we had to deal with was I found water here and I had no idea where that water was coming from because everything was dry on the inside here. The sensor wasn't going off, but we had water down there. So, and that was when we got to Florida. So second day in a row with a water leak. So then came inside, or I started feeling around to see what was going on. And this, I had a quick disconnect fitting here and another different hose. And that quick disconnect fitting was leaking. Don't know why it was leaking, but for some reason it was. So I replaced that hose and decided to do away with the quick disconnect altogether and have no more leaks. So, as if you guys may remember, a year ago, no, maybe 2 years ago, we had a instance where I sprayed the inside of this place, inside the basement here, because of that quick disconnect fitting, and got both me and Beth just really, really wet on a cold day in Texas. So got a new hose there, new lead into the filters. So that's working good now. And no more leak. I've had a dehumidifier going in here for the last day and a half or so. So everything is getting all dried up and should be good to go for the lesson learned. Always make sure that you check everywhere in your basement, everything, to make absolutely sure that everything is dry and it's not leaking, because you never know when a leak might appear. You know, going down the highway, things get jostled around. So it's always a good idea to check. And hope you guys have a good day. Hope we get to see you in the Tampa RV show, and we'll see you around a campfire. Bye.